What is this? Another book review so soon? That's because I just got this in the mail very recently, and I've been looking forward to this. What could it possibly be? Well, by the cover here, you might already know what it is, because this is indeed not the cover, this is just something that comes inside of it, which we will be talking about in a bit, but what we're really looking forward to is this. Chinjyufu Seikatsu no Susume Volume 5. Yes, my very first book review where I actually talk about something that just came out. And by just came out, I mean it came out in late December. So it's only been like a couple weeks since this came out. Really excited about this. I did look through it a bit yesterday, but I wanted to save it because I had just come out with my anime review of the first episode. And if you haven't watched that, go watch it. It's pretty exhilarating. It won't be a waste of your time, I promise. But yes, if you have already seen it, that was the reason. I wanted to space out my videos. So I didn't want to have a whole bunch of videos kind of just come out all at once. Anyway, funny story with this one. This was actually available on my New York trip when we went to Kinokuniya with my group of friends. This was actually available, and they were like showing me like, "Oh, Zach, you gotta buy this. Look, you collect these, right?" And it's like, yes, but this is on an airplane to me right now. So I was like, I even said like, I can't because it's coming to me in the mail right as we speak. I had ordered it like right when it came out. Probably should have pre-ordered it, but I wanted to be sure that I wanted it, so I made sure I paid for it. Although I don't know if with pre-orders on CD Japan, if you pay for them ahead of time or not. Because I know Ami Ami, you don't pay ahead of time. You only pay when it comes out. But regardless, anyway. Point is, I could have had this even earlier, but I had already paid for it, and it was being shipped to me, so I couldn't do it. So this would have been mixed with my last book review, but then again, it probably would have been well over an hour long, and it would have been really tiresome to sit through for you guys, so I think it all worked out. So anyway, let's just get inside this thing. So, or at least, let's analyze what comes with it and the cover and whatnot, so, as usual. Here we feature Christmas Naka in... I think this is not the same pose that she's actually in... No, in her Kaini Christmas outfit, so this is actually new artwork, as usual. Very nice, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Naka, because I really like to make fun of her, but it's a nice cover. Once again, if you're unfamiliar, here's the side here, and it's just red colored. That's the only thing different from my last one. And on the back we have some figures. We have Ikazuchi and Inazuma figures, along with the Amatsukaze one that I still don't think it has come out yet. If it has, they're still advertising it like crazy, as if it like hasn't come out. So yeah, get a hold of that if it hasn't come out yet, because it's probably going to sell super fast. Anyway, so what does this book come with? Well, it comes with 2 posters, which I will show you these later, these bad boys. They're just as big as in my previous review. There's a Shigure one in there, and there's a Naka one that shows the cover in bigger detail all by itself. So we'll get to those in due time, at the very end of the review. Let's put those off to the side. And we also comes with this, one of those funky board things. They're not boards, but they're like plastic sheets. But actually I found out in my last Chinjyufu Seikatsu no Susume review, this plastic here, it's not lamination. It's actually just, you can take it off. You can take it off and then it reveals the actual material inside and stuff like that. But this one features all the enemies. We don't need to take this off because we can already see what's well inside of it. Features all the enemies up to this point. Except for... except for the most recent enemies from the fall event. But besides that, it features all the enemies, including the bosses. Anyway, so it's very nice. I appreciate that they did this for the enemies. Very cool. So, showing off the enemies more. I noticed that with the more merch and books and whatever else that comes out for KanColle, they seem to be showing off the enemies more and more. I think they're realizing that people have really warmed up to the enemies and they really, really like them. So, might as well show them off too. Makes sense. So anyway, we start off. A bunch of merch here. I really like the coloration. I am getting this. I am going to get this E-Class plush. I am getting this thing. Oh my god, I love it. Like, let's look at this thing real quick. Oh my god, take a look at that plush. That is amazing. It's actually still available for pre-order in several places like AmiAmi and CD Japan. You can still get this. I am really, really looking forward to it. I really, really want it. So, but on the other side, we have another Naka-chan poster. This one is actually just her Kaini Christmas art, which you can look up if you want, but I'll just show you here. And then on the other side, though, as usual, we got something else. In this case, we have, and this one's harder to show because of my tripod. I'll just show it to you sideways. We have Fuso Kaini. So that's it. That's all it is. Just a full portrait of that. So, and the next page features a bit of damaged Fuso Kaini, and for some reason a normal 36 centimeter, 35.6 centimeter cannon, which isn't rare or anything. It's not particularly interesting. I don't know why they show it, but whatever. Right. And then full page, double page spread here of two-page spread. That's what it's called. Two-page spread of Fuso and Yamashiro. Oops, bumping my tripod a little bit. Sorry. I'll just show it like this. Yeah. Just some anthology stuff down here. So, and then we got our table of contents. We got pink and green this time. I think it's supposed to be red and green because of Christmas, but they made it pink and green. So, and we get a preview of what the big Naka-chan poster is going to be. Wow, there we go. So it's just a preview there. Alright, now to the... I'm not missing a page? Okay, good. To the exciting part. We get all the Christmas portraits. All the lovely Christmas portraits. Oh my gosh. And can I just say, Sazanami's by far has to be the best one. I always loved her Christmas portrait. Definitely the best one. Like, oh my god. It's just perfect. You wouldn't even... I didn't even expect it. I didn't even see it coming at all. I think they announced Sazanami's, but I'm not quite sure. I seem to just skip over her and just be like, meh, whatever. But she definitely got the best Christmas outfit. And I like Ryujo Kaini's, but I'm not a big fan of Ryujo Kai's. It's just like, maybe just because I don't like the stockings. I'm not a huge fan of that pattern. I mean, it works, but it's not the greatest. But yeah, it kind of seems like the artist drew Ryujo Kai differently than Ryujo Kaini for Christmas. I don't know, like he drew them at completely different times. Yeah, like their faces just kind of feel different. I don't know, either the artist is really inconsistent or he drew them at completely different times. So also, like Iriko and Mamiya get their Christmas outfits. I like them both. I really like them both. Get Naka's normal Christmas outfit back, but we also get... I'm sorry, it's not Ryujo Kai, actually, it's just normal Ryujo. Though this one down here is normal Ryujo. But Hoppo actually got a Christmas outfit. I really dig her Christmas outfit. I'm not the biggest Hoppo fan by a mile, but I really dig her Christmas portrait. Especially with the present with the tongue popping out. I love it. I love the present that she's got. Also, Shigure is just adorable. Not much to say about hers. Just she's adorable. Yeah. And of course, I don't think they show Naka's Kaini version because it's all over the place. Like, it's all over the place in this book, so, like, in fact, they even, this big poster, obviously, Naka Kaini, so. Of course, I don't think they're going to show it again, you know. Kind of makes sense. So anyway, we just get some figures. So they had Suzuya Kumino figures. Yeah, more. Oh, that's the same Suzuya figure. Ren Soho-chan. Just some cards of some kind. Poster of Harbor Princess, Hoppo, and Airfield Princess right down here. So, guess you can get that from something or from somewhere. I'd like it, but whatever. I don't know where you'd find it. In the comments below, if you know where you'd find that poster, just tell me. By all means, I would look for it. Anyway, some teacups. They're not bowls. I thought they were bowls for a second. Wow. Get some teacups up here. Nice little teacups right here. Oh, this. There is a KanColle cafe that's coming out, and really, really like a lot of these options, these food options here. Succulent, delicious. Oh my gosh. And I just this is supposed to be the WoW class drink, the malt or whatever it is, and it looks like cement. But I kind of like it because it looks like cement. I really dig it. And then below we have a Junyo glass, a Junyo beer glass. That's pretty amazing. I dig that. I really dig that. Oh my god. So we get cement drinks and Junyo beer glasses. I love it. But yeah, and then it's just kind of just showing off the rest of the place on the other side, the other page. So yeah, looks nice. I just really, really dig the menu items. That's my favorite part by far. The menu items. Like, they're showing off cosplay over here and some posters. Selling some books and stuff like that and whatever else. You know, it's normal cosplay cafe stuff, you know, like that you would see in Japan and stuff like that for a specific thing. If you've ever heard of or seen an anime cafe before in Japan, it's generally that. Just the menu items, though, I love them. They just look so awesome, especially the Junyo beer glass and the cement. So, anyway. Which, again, is supposed to be WoW class, but it's a WoW class drink, but it looks like cement. But anyway, let me get some more figures. So, get a big Musashi figure over here. A big, I think this is like 1/7 or something like that. 1/7 Imuya. Some Nendoroids, damaged Shimakaze. I think that's... Is that a figure? That's a figure, yeah. I thought it was a Figma because I know the Figma has the option here of that pose. So, yeah. Another Amatsukaze figure. Another one. A different one. That's crazy. Like, I guess Japan really loves Amatsukaze, which makes sense. I mean, what's not to love? But at the same time, it's just like... it's pretty crazy. Lots of figures. Getting pumped out for her. Anyway, clothing items, you know, if that tickles your fancy. Some plushies, some various things on here. You know, various little things you can get from the series. I think these are cards. These are Weiss Schwarz cards. Down here. So. Not much to say about those. And anime stuff. Didn't the anime just come out? Like, do I even need to go into this? I mean, this is cute. Mutsuki and Kisaragi. This is cute. There's a picture here. So yeah, some of the pictures are cute, but it's just like, do I really even need to go? Oh, well, I'll go into this. I like the backgrounds. When they show you the backgrounds, the painted backgrounds and stuff like that, that are actually in the anime. They look pretty nice. I really like them. I really like the setting. of KanColle. I like if I didn't make it clear enough in the anime review, I really like the setting. I do. I like everything about it. I just think it's great. I think it looks really nice. I think it looks the kind of scope it's supposed to be. Just everything about this setting, I just dig it. It's one of my favorite parts, actually, is the setting. Because you can say, oh, well, it's just a school or something like that, but it's like, well, I really dig. I just like the feel of it. It just feels nice. Like, it belongs, you know, like, and it's large and everything. I just really like it. Yeah, just character portraits here from the anime, in the anime style. So, of all the, characters who are going to be regulars, I guess. Some more character portraits. Yamato still hasn't shown up yet. She still has not shown up in the anime, at least as far as episode 1. She might appear in later episodes, in like episode 2 onward or something like that, but we'll see. I don't know. Just some preview stuff from the anime. Again, I don't really need to go into this because the anime has come out already, so. And this came out in very late December. Like, this came out on like the 27th. So, very close to when the anime was coming out. I guess it's, you know, in the Japanese sense, though, like, because it had been released in Japan on the 27th, that, like, to them, it would still be, like, oh, we want to see previews and stuff like that, because it would go on their store shelves and stuff like that, and they'd be able to just buy it, just pick it up, you know. But us, out here, we have to get it shipped to us. So, by the time it would come to us, like, out in America or something like that, in the West, basically, we'll already have seen the anime because it'll have taken so long to ship, unless you get, like, EMS or something. In my case, I got just regular airmail. But if you get, like, EMS, by that point, the anime's gonna have come out, so it's, like, it feels kind of pointless to have it there, but if you live in the West. But, like I do. But, whatever. I'm sorry for being ignorant, I'm just saying. Well, I'm not really ignorant, because I identified that the Japanese would. They would get it, like, immediately, of course, so. I'm not exactly sure. Joy Sound. I guess it has to do with maybe the CDs for the character songs or something like that. This one just kind of baffles me. Again, the comments below. If you want to explain this, be my guest. I think it has to do with character songs, something like that. And then we get some stuff here. I'm not exactly sure what this is, to be honest. This page, I don't know what it has to do with, but well, moving on. Not a big deal. We got cuteness, so who cares even? You know, we got an adorable flapping, boobity bopping poster. That's what it's called. Of Inazuma and Ikazuchi. Ikazuchi. So, this sleeping with a torpedo with a bow on it. What? I don't even know. Their anchor has a bow on it. Like, what? Is it just because it's cute? I don't know. But this one's more delicious, though. I like this one more. Of Ushio and Akebono. So, you got some, like, Ushio feats up in this. And then you got some, like, Akebono booty up in this. And I like this poster. This artist got so much better, by the way. Like, he really did. He's probably, like, the biggest flippin' example of... I keep saying flippin'. I should say something else, like, quacking. I don't know, but he's just, like, he's been the best improvement of the entire series. Like, his art wasn't that great at first, and then he just got, like, so much better. Like, so much better. His artwork got so delicious. So, I really like it. Good job, dude. So then we get character portraits that were just recently released. Of course, we get Furutaka Kaini. Fuso and Yamashiro Kaini. Eugene and her Kai. No damaged portrait or anything like that. Most of these don't have damaged portraits for some reason. Like, the book I'm talking about doesn't have a lot of their damaged portraits for some reason. But yeah, we get Eugene, or Prince Eugen, you know, if you want to call her that, and Asagumo, aka Error Musume in disguise. And then we get Noaki and Akizuki. Let me tell you guys, I'm going to give you a little spoiler heads up here. My next addendum, she's appearing. Like, for sure. I'm sorry, that's a spoiler, but guess what? It's about time I put her in there. I don't know when the next addendum's actually going to show up, but just know she's going in there. She is going to be in there. Because I wanted to think about it. I wanted to give it a chance. I wanted to, like, you know what, think about, like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't like her that much, but I'm like, screw it. I love her. I love Akizuki. God dang it, I love her. Akizuki's the greatest, man. Dang, I love her. She's fantastic. Anyway, back to Chinese. We got Ushio and Hatsuharu? Yeah, Hatsuharu. Sorry, I don't think about Hatsuharu that much, so, of course I'm gonna... Oh, forget her. We got, Bismarck Dry. Yeah. Although she's kind of old news by this point, but Bismarck is never old news to me. She's always current news. Harusame, her new portrait. Her new, Kai portrait. Because, god dang it, that guy loves his Shirasuyu class. He loves it. The guy who draws the Shirasuyu class. He loves them. Oh my god. Anyway, Atago figure. Various poses of, it's not a Figma, it's like an upgrade. I think I pointed this out before in the last Chinjyufu Seikatsu no Susume book. I'm trying to remember its name, that's why I'm saying it so much. But in the last one, there was a Yamato one. And now there's an Atago one, and so at least I'm pretty sure it was a Yamato. Yeah, it was a Yamato one, wasn't it? And it was just like this, where it was yeah, like it was. I think it was this one, where it's like an upgrade to a Figma. It's got lots of more moving parts and stuff like that. It's bigger, you know, stuff like that. And there's also a Takao one. Takao one. I never know how to pronounce her name properly. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be ignorant. Just say it like willy-nilly. It's just like I just don't. I need to learn how to say her name properly. Is it Takao? Takao? Is that how you say it? You'd think it'd be easy, but it's like, nope, I can easily just say Takao. You know? I think it's Takao. Anyway, and then we get the preview of the Teitoku Report, an interesting book that I really have no idea what it could possibly be about, except, you know, KanColle, obviously. But it's got Harusame on the cover, and it's got a Harusame poster inside, so I know a few people who would really be interested in it just for that. But it looks really interesting, like something I'd want to collect, and look through, and maybe even do a review on, so, yeah. Anyway, moving on. I think this is some event stuff. Fall event? Yes! So, we got some E1 right over here. And we got some E2. Describing the situations with those. Showing off the bosses down here. Ne class and Harusame. I mean, Destroyer Princess. Then we got E3 with Battleship Princess appearing again. And E4. The wonderful, legendary E4. Legendary only in the sense of what I turned it into. Basically, with aircraft carrier water demon. So, very nice pages displaying them, talking about them. It's some more anthology stuff. Always showing off those anthologies. They really want to sell those. Anyway. Now these, I'm not sure exactly what maps these are. Like, I'm really not sure. Oh, this one. Oh, this one's 1.5. I can already tell you that one's 1.5. Because I go on 1.5 a lot. And, but the others, I'm not sure what they are. Anyway, it's basically just going through map stuff, you know. Various maps for whatever reason. I'm sure, does it go into World 6 at all? I don't know. All I know is, oh, this is Sue class, so this is it? Yeah, this is 3-5. So maybe that was 2-5 before. Was that 2-5 before? That was 2-5. Okay, so this is 2-5. It goes into 2-5. And it goes into 3-5. Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So now we know. Now we know for sure. Alright, so just going into the fact that Hoppo makes a reappearance on 3-5. Just like how, that's why I'm wondering if they get into World 6, because I know for a fact that aircraft carrier Oni makes a reappearance on World 6. So, oh, it does go into, speaking of World 6, here we go, World 6. And it's talking about how, I think a little down here, how Taige is actually important through getting for getting through the map. I think it makes it easier. Like, if you have Taige with you, then you only have to go on like 2 nodes instead of 3. Something like that. To get to the boss. So, I think it's just talking about how Taige is important, you know. Because Taige should always have importance, because she is so wonderful. Like, in a character sense, she is so wonderful. So, and I think this is 6-2. Because the previous one was definitely 6-1, because that had to do with the submarines. This was definitely 6-1 because of submarines. And then this has got to be 6-2? Yeah. So, anyway. That's all the info stuff of the entire book. Now we're just going into cute little stuff. Cute little comic stuff. With cute little artwork. So let's just dig into that. We can blaze through this one. I'm just doing like cute little comics here. Just gonna show you these. Can't really tell you exactly what's going on because I'm not super proficient at Japanese or anything, but I can at least show you what it looks like. I guess it's more info stuff, maybe. I think it has to do, again, last time with this sort of book I said that maybe it has to do with specific fleets, like through history or something like that. Might be the case here again, because of the really strange organization of some of these characters. I don't know. All I know is Eugene's here going, "Fire! Fire!" So, that's cute. More of it. More formations. And then we go into merchandise again, reiterating what it showed us before. And I think you can actually buy the Junyo bar glass. Beer glass. Bar glass is same. Similar thing. You know, you would get it at a bar kind of thing. It's a beer glass. You know, all works out. Either way, I think you can buy it. So hey, you don't have to just go to the cafe. You can actually just buy it on your own if you can find it. Probably. Maybe. What is this? I think it's just going into like Katakawa. I know it's Nika Nika Doga. I forget what they're called. Tokyo something something. Obviously, you know, because right here. But I know there's several different companies I know of with Tokyo in their name. But either way, Tokyo MX, something like that. I don't know. I think it would say MX if it was actually MX, so I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what that was about, and I don't know what this Q&A is about either, but I do know there's really cool artwork here. And my god, Atago's boobs are so big in this picture. Like, I've seen bigger, obviously, but, dang, they big, man. Like, you can see your nipples and stuff like that, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's just a crease. But, still. Her boobies are big. Anyway. Yeah, I really like the artwork they show in these catalogs, these KanColle-centric books. Anyway. Still more. If you watched my KanColle RPG book review. You would know this artist. I certainly do. At least I recognize their art anyway. I really, really like it. It might just be like chibis and stuff like that, but I really dig it because it's just something about it's just so dramatic, even despite the chibiness. And we got some dramatic poster of Hamikaze. Very pretty. Real like the sky and the birds and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, were you not looking at the sky and the birds? Were you looking at something else maybe? Because she's got her back turned, I don't know what you could be looking at. Anyway. This one's really nice. I really dig this picture too. I dig a lot, like I said, I dig in these Seikatsu no Susume books. I really like the artwork in these. Because I've been collecting them over time. I've actually got Volume 2 and Volume 3 now as well. The only one I'm missing is Volume 1, which is certainly available. I'll get it in due time. But I really like the artwork in these books, these particular books. And they got flipping Mochizuki and what is your name? Hatsu something. She's one of the Fubukis. I know that. I even know which one she is, but her name, ooh, I forget her name. That's the problem with the Fubukis. It's Hatsu something. Oh, I'm just gonna forget it. Anyway, in our last little picture here, I think it's going into manga stuff now. Well, obviously, because the next page. But I mean, like, I think this has to do with the manga. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, maybe it's just a cute little picture with Hoppo on it. Down there. But, yeah, so. What? Oh, because the turkey joke. Because that's what... Turkey, Suikaku. It's a joke. Get it? Because turkey shoots, I think. Something like that. Yeah. It's funny! Anyway. So way to get in the manga stuff. Again, I can't really tell what they're saying. But this particular one, I know for a fact, is special. Not just because it has Akitsumaru in it, featured prominently. But you'll see in a minute. Ah, yes, Bismarck's in it. Bismarck's in it! Oh my god! Oh my god, she doesn't give any appearances until... Bada boop, where is it? Yeah, and then she's all of a sudden just upside down. I have no idea why. Again, I can't really read it very well, but all I know is Bismarck is very suddenly goofy in this. And then it keeps going. Let's keep going with the face. Yeah, there. Again, I have no idea what's going on. All I know is it's Bismarck being goofy. Which realistically, you would be like, actually, Bismarck's probably the least goofy character in the entire thing. She's in the entire game. So I was looking at the face again. But yeah, so now we come to our conclusion. On to the next manga. We can just blaze through these. It's cute stuff. It's cute Shiranui and stuff like that. Yeah, cute, cute, cute. For comas. More for comas with Shiranui. Wow, lots of Shiranui. I like Shiranui too. Aw, this is with Suzukaze and Samidare. Aw, this is so cute. They're adorable. It's a whole little manga with Suzukaze and Samidare. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, we gotta flip through this because, like, my heart's just gonna just splurt everywhere. Okay, and we get some, oh, who are you? What is your name? Kasumi? Is that who you are? Yeah, Kasumi. Kasumi stuff. Kasumi-chan! And then Kaguro. I know your name, because I know the Kaguros. Most of them, maybe. Anyway. Very dramatic, very something. More for comas. Yeah, almost at the end. Almost there. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, and what's this? Oh yeah, that's right. Teitoku's like, I'm gonna just be on your lap, Akagi, and Akagi's like, what? She's like, oh, I like this face. I really like this face. She's like, I didn't plan for this. I'm sorry. Don't look at me funny. Anyway. Yeah. And this is just showing off the rest of the volumes you can get. Yeah, volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is it for volume 5. A Weiss Schwarz advertisement at the very end. Oh my god, that smile. That is Creepsville right there. That smile, Tatsuta. Oh my god, don't ever smile. You kill puppies just by smiling. Ugh. So anyway, that's it. Glorious little book right here. I think I've already said my piece in my last Chinjyufu Seikatsu no Susume review, but I'm going to say it again. I really dig these books. Plain and simple. They're just, like, as you could see, they're just a magazine for everything KanColle that's come out within the current span of time that the particular book has come out. And I really dig them. You know, if you're a big KanColle fan, you want to collect a little bit of its history and stuff like that, these books are for you. They also come with pretty pictures. They show off your favorite girls. Until the next catalog, like the Kanmusu catalog that I showed from June, until another one of those comes out. So they're good. They're good breaks in between, you know, showing off the girls and stuff like that. Until then, until a new one comes out. So anyway, yes, I would highly recommend this for those types of people who want to collect a little bit of KanColle history. So anyway, now let's get to those posters, and that'll be it. Thank you guys for stopping by. So the first poster we have, the first mega huge poster we have, is the signature poster from the volume, which shows the cover of Naka Kaini in her Christmas outfit, with a bunch of torpedoes with Christmas bows on them? That's what it looks like. So, yes, this thing is about half as tall as I am. Quite huge. And then we bounce to our second poster. Our second poster featuring not only Shigure, but also Yudachi. This one's definitely my favorite of the two. It's again of the same height as the previous poster. And while the Naka-chan one is excellent, again, personal faves right here, just because of who's on it. So, thank you guys for watching this special little review. Hopefully it ends up being little when the time is accumulated on this review. And have a nice day, guys.